Ayodhya chapter number 115. This is possibly one of the most important chapters of Ayodhya because Bharatha teaches us something very valuable. It is the chapter that talks about the coronation of the padukas or the sandals of Lord Rama, and we have already covered that in the previous section of the same chapter, but now we are going to understand the significance of the same, citing, of course, various scriptures such as Bhagavad Gita and Nectar of Devotion and Isopanishad. So this is the most important thing. Bharata carried out the state administration by always maintaining his subservience to the wooden sandals of his elder brother. He never considered for even 1 second that the state of Ayodhya belonged to him. He always ensured that the Ayodhya belongs to Lord Rama, and Rama has given it to him in trust, and it is his responsibility, it is his duty to serve Rama. So what does he do? He offers everything as naivedyam to those royal sandals because they are representatives of Lord Rama himself. So first, Rama gets every single plan, every scheme, anything that is happening in the kingdom of Ayodhya is known to Rama. And after Rama gives the approbation, Bharata executes the order. So, Bharata did not rule the kingdom for 14 years. A ruler does things on his own. Of course, he takes the advice of the ministers and everything, but the final decision rests on him. However, Bharata ensured that the final decision rests on Lord Rama's sandals. Not just the final decision. Every single decision was made by Rama's sandals. Bharata was merely the instrument, merely the tool that executed the order of Lord Rama. So in Bhagavad Gita 9:27, Krishna says, Yat karoshi, yad ashnasi, yad juhosi, dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurishva mad arpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Bharata followed this to the very letter. So whatever he received, he first gave it to Rama. And then he used it for the benefit of Rama's devotees, who are the Ayodhya Vasis. In the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in verses 26 and 27, Arjuna says, all the sons of Dhritarashtra along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona, Karna and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths, and some I see trapped with their heads smashed between your teeth. In 28th verse, he says, as the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. 29, I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. 30, O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible scorching rays. And in 31, he says, I do not know what your mission is. I do not know. So in 32, he says, I have come here to destroy all people. Krishna says, Kalosmi, I am time, the great destroyer of the worlds, and have come here to destroy all people. And in 33, he says, Tasmatvam uttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrun bhungshva rajyam samriddham maye vaite nihata purvam eva nimitta matram bhava savya sachin. Therefore get up, Prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight. A part of the purport is as follows: just become an instrument. Nimitta matram. This word is also very significant. The whole world is moving according to the plan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Foolish persons who do not have sufficient knowledge think that nature is moving without a plan and all manifestations are accidental formations. There are so many scientists who suggest that perhaps it was like this or maybe like that, but there is no question of perhaps and maybe. There is a specific plan being carried out in this material world. What is this plan? This cosmic manifestation is a chance for the conditioned souls to go back to Godhead, back to home. As long as they have the domineering mentality which makes them try to lord it over the material nature, they are conditioned. But anyone who can understand the plan of the Supreme Lord and cultivate Krishna consciousness is most intelligent. The creation and destruction of the cosmic manifestation are under the superior guidance of God. Thus, the battle of Kurukshetra was fought according to the plan of God. Arjuna was refusing to fight, but he was told that he should fight in accordance with the desire of the Supreme Lord. Then he would be happy. If one is in full Krishna consciousness and his life is devoted to the Lord's transcendental service, he is perfect. Now let us see how to apply this knowledge in the installation of the sandals. So, what is Rama's plan? Rama's plan is to stay in the forests of Dandakaranya, destroy the Rakshasas, obviously, but in the same time establish Dharma, and the most important thing, protect his devotees. That is the most important job that the Supreme Lord has. The most pleasant thing that he has to always be with his devotees. Constant association of his devotees. That is what he loves. He loves love that the devotees give him. And this is Rama's plan. And for that to happen, Bharata has to take care of the kingdom of Ayodhya. Therefore, Rama sends the representatives, his sandals, to do the work, to guide Bharata. Now, Bharata was under a different condition altogether. Bharata is a pure bhakta. All he wants to know is that Rama is comfortable. Rama gets a fair treatment. And therefore he was begging Rama to return to Ayodhya. He was saying, "Oh Rama, do not spend time in the forest. Please come back to Ayodhya. Please do, please do, please do." And then finally he understands that Rama is going to take over the kingdom of Ayodhya from him once he returns from the exile. Therefore, Vashishta says, "Please give him your sandals." Rama gives his sandals to Bharata. And how does Bharata behave? He acts as an instrument, because this is Rama's plan. Rama is the Supreme Lord. How can he suffer? It is not possible for him to suffer. Of course, the true devotees do not want to see the Lord being scorched by the sun, but the Lord provides the radiance to the sun. Prabhasme sashi suryaha. The Lord provides the radiance to the sun, so how can he be scorched by the sun? But the true devotees are completely blind to those facts, because they are in a different zone thanks to Yoga Maya, the illusion that brings them closer to the Lord. But now Bharata is beginning to understand that Rama has some other plan. Therefore, it is his responsibility not to do what he wants, but to do what Rama wants him to do. That is why Bharata says that to see Rama happy and Rama's devotees happy gives him more joy than if he were to rule the kingdom. So Valmiki insists multiple times that Bharata did not do anything without consulting the sandals. Why? Because they are the representatives of Rama and Bharata is only an instrument. He is only a tool. The master, the brain behind that engine is actually Lord Rama. He is a nimitta matram. He is just an instrument. So we should be under this level of humility to understand that we too should be instruments of God. We are not God, that is a Mayavada philosophy. And we should not be away from God, that is the complete atheistic philosophy. What we should do is to serve the Lord exactly like Bharata. He had an opulent kingdom in his hands. And yes, to the external world, it may appear as if he ruled Ayodhya for 14 years. But in fact, no. Rama was the one who ruled Ayodhya even when he is in the forest. How is this possible? Because the Lord is completely capable of doing impossible deeds. He is aklishta karmanaha. It is his inconceivable potencies. In the Nectar of Devotion, chapter 22, in the section 56, Rupa Goswami discusses Krishna's inconceivable potencies, and this is one example of it. Krishna is present everywhere, not only within the universe, not only within the hearts of all living entities, but also within every atom. In the prayers of Queen Kunti, we find mention of this inconceivable potency of Krishna. While Krishna was talking with Kunti, he simultaneously entered the womb of Uttara, who was in danger due to the atomic weapon of Ashwatthama. Krishna can illusion even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, and he can protect all surrendered devotees from the reactions of sinful activities. These are some of the examples of his inconceivable potencies. So, when Krishna can receive beautiful prayers from Mother Kunti and save Parikshit Maharaj and Mother Uttara at the same time, why can't he be in Dandakaranya and protect Ayodhya via his sandals at the same time? Of course it is possible, because it is the Lord's inconceivable potencies. This is the Lord's inconceivable potency. An ordinary person will not be able to understand. That's why Valmiki has mentioned that Bharata understood that he is nothing but an instrument, and that's all he is. The Lord is the one who is protecting Ayodhya at this time via the sandals. Now, let us learn something else through Bharata's behavior. The first mantra of Sri Isopanishad says, Ishavasyam idam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitaha ma gridha kasya svidhanam. Everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is controlled and owned by the Lord. One should therefore accept only those things necessary for himself, which are set aside as his quota, and one should not accept other things, knowing well to whom they belong. A part of the purport is this. This Isopanishad is part of the Yajur Veda, and consequently it contains information concerning the proprietorship of all things existing within the universe. The Lord's proprietorship over everything within the universe is confirmed in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita 7.4 and 5, where Para and Apara Prakriti are discussed. There is nothing in the universe that does not belong to either the Para or the Apara Prakriti. Therefore, everything is the property of the Supreme Being. Because the Supreme Being The absolute personality of Godhead is a complete person. He has complete and perfect intelligence to adjust everything by means of his different potencies. One should therefore be intelligent enough to know that except for the Lord, no one is a proprietor of anything. One should accept only those things that are set aside by the Lord as his quota. So Bharata exemplifies this behavior of an ideal devotee. Nothing belongs to him. Everything belongs to Rama. Rama is the true proprietor. And he is merely a nimitta matram. He's merely an instrument executing the orders of Rama. We will see in the final chapters of Ayodhya that as soon as Rama returns to Nandigrama, Bharata is ready with the sandals above his head and he says, Rama, the kingdom now belongs to you. I am not capable of ruling this kingdom. It belongs to you. At the beginning of the exile, Rama had entrusted the property of Ayodhya to Bharata. Bharata took care of it during that particular duration. Once Rama returned, Bharata had absolutely no qualms in giving up this opulent kingdom of Ayodhya back to Rama. Why? Because Rama is the owner. Bharata is not. Therefore, how can Bharata take over someone else's property? This doesn't make any sense. Therefore, all of us should understand that nothing, absolutely nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to Lord Rama. And Bharata signifies this most important concept. So the first mantra of Sri Isopanishad was followed by Bharata. Now there is another very important thing. We have learned that Ayodhya Kand is the chapter where greed of a person, the selfish attitude of a person can destroy the entire family's happiness. And not only that, it can also destroy the happiness of so many millions and millions of people. Because Kaikeyi and Manthara behaved so abominably, it had devastating effects on the royal family of Ayodhya as well as all the Ayodhyavasis. But towards the end of Ayodhya Kand, we learn through Kaikeyi's son Bharata how to get over greed. How do you do that? Only by surrendering to Rama, and most importantly, understanding that nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to Rama. So, Bharata exemplifies this particular quality, that we are not the proprietor. The true proprietor is Lord Rama. Therefore, all we have to do is serve Rama. We cannot think about becoming him because that is impossible. A devotee should serve Rama. This is why Bharata is exceptionally important. For 14 years, he was constantly surrounded by great opulence, and yet he was not affected by it even in the slightest. In Bhagavad Gita 5.10, Lord Krishna says, Brahmani adaya karmani sangam tyakta karoti yah lipyate nasa papena padma patram ivam bhasa. One who performs his duty without attachment, surrendering the results unto the Supreme Lord, is unaffected by sinful reaction as a lotus leaf is untouched by water. The last line of this purport is this. The conclusion is that a person without Krishna consciousness acts according to the concept of material body and senses, but a person in Krishna consciousness acts according to the knowledge that the body is the property of Krishna and therefore should be engaged in the service of Krishna. This is also exemplified by Bharata. His body is also a servant of Lord Rama, and therefore he is using his body to protect the devotees of Lord Rama living in Ayodhya, and at the same time he acts completely subservient to Rama's padukas, to the representatives of Lord Rama. Such a great devotee, Bharata, and all of us stand to learn so much from him. Mangalam Koshlendraya Mahaniya Gunaptiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.